Excited about a great opportunity this week. We get to go play on the road in the SEC at night versus a great opponent with multiple blue-chip recruits and NFL prospects. We're going to have our hands full and excited about the challenge ahead.
Thank you so much, Coach. And again, to our members of the media, *1 to get in the queue. If you wouldn't mind, would you mind giving us a little preview of South Carolina?
Tremendous defensive front, 4 returning starters, 6 or 7 starters on defense returning, all 2 linebackers a corner. Offensively, they lost their starting quarterback the first game of the year, but he's been replaced by a blue-chip recruit, Ryan Helinski, who's thrown for 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. They got a tremendous stable of backs, Rico Dowdle, who's a North Carolina kid, and Tevin Feaster's transferred from Clemson. Their wide receiver, Brian Edwards, is a tremendous player that demands multiple people covering, and they got a strong physical offensive line. Have upset the number 2 team in the country on the road, so very talented football team and well coached and so on.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Whitney Hayworth with the Sunbelt Digital Network. Please go ahead, Whitney.
Good morning, Coach. How are you this Monday morning?
Tremendous. How are you?
I'm doing well. Sorry, I joined a couple seconds late, so I heard you previewing South Carolina. Obviously, for you guys as a team, how have you seen your team, report back in and kind of bounce back after Thursday night's game?
Well, I mean, hey, we got a 24-hour rule. There's a lot of football left. Our goal is to be 1-0 each week, and you can't to live in the past is to die in the present. So we're moving on.
Defensively, what are 1 or 2 things that you all noticed on film that you said obviously needed to be corrected right away? And then, if you could provide a grade per se to your defense, what would you say? What would you give them?
I mean, we gotta tackle better. We got to do a better job in the trenches. We let a couple explosive runs get out, and specifically in the start of the second half in the third quarter right there. So I mean, we got to improve. Bottom line is we didn't win the game. So whether it's offense, defense, special teams, coaching, playing, whatever, none of us got it done. So we're all working to improve.
And as you look at South Carolina, I mean, the SEC is just like the Sun Belt, any other conference in college football where anything can happen on any given day. They've beaten Georgia, but then they lost to Tennessee. So how do you kind of go about your business and trying to scout them knowing that it could be their day or it could be your day, just as you noticed on Thursday?
That's just football. That's life. You got to go out there and prepare for their best effort. And really at the end of the day, you got to set the standard of performance for yourself and how you want to perform, and then don't worry about who the opponent is. How are you got to play? What are the things you got to do in order for you to have your best game? And that's really our focus. We set the standard of how we want to perform and the expectation of how we want to play, and that's what we got to play up to.